Now let's take the intervals as subsets of real numbers. Let us learn about this. Okay. So by intervals, what we mean? Intervals are subsets of real numbers that represent a continuous range of real numbers, expressed using the specific symbols we use, the brackets. Okay. So first of all, the set of real numbers, graphically we can show it. The set of all real numbers is a complete, unbroken number line. It includes all numbers, whether positive, negative, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, fractions, decimals. Okay, so let us suppose this is this denotes the real numbers. Okay, now real numbers, let us denote or as a set of all real numbers. Set of all real numbers. And let us take two numbers. Let us suppose we have two numbers a and b, such that a and b belong to real numbers. Okay, such that a is less than b. Okay, now how do we show it in the interval notation? So let us suppose x is a set of all real numbers. Okay, and x belong to a, b. We call this closed interval. Okay, when we take square brackets, we say it is a closed interval. So this is closed interval. And on the number line, how can we show it? Let us suppose we have this number line. Okay, if I show, let us suppose this is point A, this is point B on the number line. Okay, what happens here? We include both numbers a and b when we take the closed interval. That means the all real numbers between a and b, okay, including a and b. Okay, this is a closed interval. Likewise, let us suppose x belongs to ab. Okay, this what we call the open interval. So on the number line, how do we show it? Since it is an open number line, so the all numbers between a and b, okay, so all numbers between a and b excluding a and b. So here I have not shaded these two holes to show it here. Okay, so this is called the open interval. So here we have this bracket and here we will have square bracket when we include both the numbers. Then we have, let us suppose x belongs to, and let us take this first. We have ab. This is what we call, here we have the square bracket on the left side and we have the parenthesis on the right side. We call this interval as closed open. We call it closed open, or we also call it semi-closed or semi-opened. Okay, so on the number line it will be like this. Let us suppose we have this number line and we have two numbers a. Here we include this a but exclude this b. Okay, because it is closed from the left side and open from the right side here. Okay, so here we will have this bracket, we will have this bracket, here we will have this closed bracket. Then likewise we have, let us suppose x belongs to, x is a number that belongs to, or open from the left and closed from the right. Okay, we call this as closed open, rather open closed. So we start from this open closed. This is called a closed open interval. Okay, so we call this open closed, open closed. And on the number line, what we have, from the left it is open, so let us put a hole here, and from the right it is closed. Let us color this. So these are basically the types of intervals. Now how do we show it in the set form? So we can write in the interval notation. Let us suppose in the set notation we write it like this. So let us suppose S is a set, okay, that contains all elements x such that x belongs to all real numbers, and let us suppose x lies between -6, that is, it is greater than -6 but greater than less or equal to 5. Okay, so how do we show it in the form of interval notation? So we can write it like this. So this is -6 comma we have 5, but since from the right side it is closed and on the left side it is open. Okay, likewise we can take other examples. Let us suppose we have a set B. B is a set of all x's such that x belongs to real numbers, and let us suppose x is less or equal to 1, greater or equal to 1 but less or equal to 2. So in the interval notation we can write it by the closed interval, that is 1 comma 2, and we use the square brackets here. Okay, and likewise let's take another. Let us say we have set C, contains all x's such that x belongs to real numbers and x is less than, let us suppose, x is greater than 1 but less or equal to 4. So in the interval notation we can show it like this. So it is open from the left and closed from the right. That is shown by this sign. Likewise we can form different intervals here.